If you want to level up and go up, just like a rocket, you need to fall back. And the higher you go, the more you have to remove and remove and remove. And as warriors of Allah, that's exactly what we strive to do. We wake up every single day striving to become the best versions of ourselves so we can change the state of the ummah and bring the Muslims back to its golden generations. You keep running away from your pain and you will be miserable. Absolutely miserable. Are your parents still feeding you and you keep procrastinating and you're just there playing video games all day, scrolling all day, wasting your time? Are your parents still working so hard for you to go outside with your friends every single day? Yeah, you have fun. You have the time of your life, huh? But then what happens? You waste that money that they gave you from their hard work and you use it on foods, like random stuff, clothing. It's not like you're making money yourself. And then what happens? You ask your parents for more. Imagine they're working so hard every single day and night and you splurge that money on something absolutely dumb and then you ask for more. Deep down, you know that the friends you are with, the friends you are wasting your time with, the friends that you are going out every single day with, you know deep down that you should probably leave them. You know deep down that these friends that you might have is stopping you and restricting you from going to the gym. You know that these friends that you keep having is restricting you from self-improving. You know deep down that you should probably start locking in on your goals, getting better. You know deep down you should be repenting to Allah and getting closer to Allah, but we keep ignoring the pain. And that's why we will stay miserable right now and we will be miserable in the future as well. You will be miserable. I will be miserable. It's like having an unhealthy body. It's like having a body that is, let's just say, obese, out of shape. And you know you have this body. You know that you probably need to go to the gym. You know that you probably need to go and eat good food. But what happens? You ignore it. You ignore it, right? Your mental health is bad. You're not confident. You know you hate this body that you have. And yet you cover that pain with more unhealthy food. And that's a good example of what it feels like to live your life running away from your pain, because you will stay miserable until you get a doctor comes up to you and they're like, no, yeah, you're probably going to die from this body that you have. Okay? It's the same thing of you delaying your salah and you delaying your repentance to Allah. Some of us, a lot of us have committed so many sins, have done so many bad habits to the point where we're like, nah, Allah's not going to accept my deed. He's not going to accept my dua. He's not going to accept it, bro. I'm just going to live like this. It's running away from the mercy of Allah. You will be miserable. Because what does Allah say in the Quran? What does Allah say in the Quran? If you turn away from my remembrance, you will live a miserable life. If you keep running away from your pain, you will be miserable. Which is funny. Which is so funny because we don't want to be miserable. Deep down, we want to be more stronger. Deep down, we want to be better looking. Deep down, we want to be more on deen. Deep down, we want to be disciplined, bro. Deep down, we want to be providing for our family. Like, we want to actually provide for my mom and dad. Like, so they don't have to go to work. Deep down, you want to work on a business. Deep down, you want to get closer to Allah, going to Umrah, going to Hajj, praying your salahs, having good Muslim brothers around you. Deep down, you want all of this stuff. And yet, we keep running away from it. It's like we're choosing the easy route every single time. How many more times can we do that? How many more times can we keep going? How many more times can we keep doing the same thing over and over again? Because deep down, you know you shouldn't be. Because 10 years later, in 10, 20, 30 years, you will be 50, 60. And you will look back at your life and you are going to cry to Allah. And you are going to cry. What are you going to cry about? You're going to cry about the fact that you couldn't provide for your parents. And now they're gone. May Allah preserve our parents and protect them. You're going to cry out to Allah that you didn't do enough for them. You're going to cry to Allah that you couldn't provide for them. This is a fear that I have now. You are going to cry out to Allah that you didn't achieve your best self. And now you're 50 and now you feel like your life's over. Your marriage is off the drain, bro. We know most marriages are not successful nowadays. We know how most marriages are always in disputes. How the wife hates the husband and the husband hates the wife. We know how most marriages are never happy and divorce rates are showing that. And most of the divorce rates are done by the woman. I think 80% of them are initiated by the woman. The woman wants to get divorced, not the man. Because we chose to stay in comfort and ran away from our pains of becoming our best selves as Muslim men, that infiltrated our marriage in the future. And now we got married to someone let's be honest, we don't deserve to get married to that person. How, as us, weak versions of ourselves who kept choosing the easy route, of course, in our marriages, that's gonna reflect that. Of course, we're gonna be the little soft little person and she's gonna wear the pants. Of course, we're gonna be that feminine man and she's gonna be more masculine and she's gonna boss you around. So even in 30 years, this is gonna impact your marriage. This is going to impact the way your kids interact with you. This is going to impact the way people treat you. This is going to impact your mental health and how you view yourself as well. This is a big decision that we don't often see and overlook. We think, oh no, today's fine. I'm just going to go out with my friends. Oh no, today I'm going to skip the gym. It's okay. Oh no, today I don't feel like it. We don't see the negative consequences of that. Because once you get yourself accustomed to the easy route, that's when you've gone down the deep end. Once you've gotten yourself accustomed to the route of, I'm going to keep skipping the gym. Because you have to remember, sure, in the grand scheme of things, skipping one day of the gym is probably not a big idea. But the issue is it affects the way you see it mentally. You will start to skip the gym more and more and more since you've skipped one. It starts with that one. It's like smoking a cigarette. Alhamdulillah, I've never smoked one. I hope you have never smoked one. But it always starts off with that one cigarette. And then you have a 20-year addiction. It always starts up with that one thing. So the more you show yourself, I'm going to skip the gym, the more you show yourself you're procrastinating, you are more likely to do it the next time. You're more likely to repeat it the next time. And so in order for you to go up, you need to let go. Remember this one thing. In order for you to go up, you need to let go. When a rocket goes up, it's huge, massive. Look at the videos online. Huge rocket is going up, but what happens? The more it goes up, it keeps getting lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. Stuff keeps falling off. I'm sure you've watched videos on it. In order for you to achieve the next level, you need to really look at yourself, your friends, your habits, your life, your mental health, your trauma, your depression maybe, your anxiety. You need to look at it as an analytical point of view and say, is this healthy for me to live with? Is this good for my future? Is this going to help me in 10 years from now? And for most of us, probably not. Especially because we know where we want to get to. We know you want to be strong and we want to be like the best Muslim man that we could be to benefit society around us, to enter Jannah inshallah by the mercy of Allah. May Allah grant us all the highest level of Jannah. But we know the stuff around us won't help our future. And it applies to whatever situation we're in. I have to change the way I make my videos now if I want my content to elevate. I have to change the way I speak to people now because I know that that's going to bring more impact. I can't be talking like a soft person anymore because I know that's not going to help the viewer that I'm speaking to. You. I know I have to be there for you like an older brother helping you on the way based off the situations I've been in so you can achieve the same thing and you can level up. When I was a beginner, I had to delete Instagram. When I was a beginner, I had to delete video games. When I was a beginner, I had to remove my old friend group. Yeah, I did that. I had to. Even though they're great people and Allah bless them, but I had to remove them because they were on a different trajectory. They wanted to do stuff that I couldn't do. And then I had to make that choice. In order for me to go up, I need to let go. I need to let go of them. It was painful. It was tough. But I need to let go because I need to go up. And the most important thing, and I think this is what most people struggle with, is you need to let go of the beliefs that you have right now. Because so many of us, and this is so not prefaced enough in this space of Islamic self-improvement or just self-improvement in general, which is these limiting beliefs that keep us where we are. See, our brain is it's so complex that it can trick us. And a lot of it is done by shaitan. And it's scary, bro. Like, I can tell someone, do X and do this. I'll give you a really real life example, right? Someone came to my Discord server, you wanted to get a nice body or you want to start getting bigger. Alhamdulillah, I've got a bigger body now since I used to. I've been going to the gym for 2 years, so I have some level of experience. So he's asking me, how do I do this? How do I get bigger? Okay, I give him the exact steps that I did to get bigger because I know it works because I got bigger. And he just I give him everything that he needs. Boom. Limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs start to come up. Oh no, I can't do this. I'm like, why? Oh no, bulking is so hard. I'm like, okay. So this is the thing where everyone has such ego, especially us men, bro. We have such arrogance and ego that whenever we hear something, we think, no, I don't need it. I'm too good for that. I'm like, bro, then why are you coming to me to help? Why do you want me to help you then? Right? And in this way, if you have right now, and if your brain is telling you, no, well, why are you saying, I can stay with my friends? Maybe think about it again, bro. Maybe you're like, no, I can live with Instagram and TikTok and maybe, no, I can skip either way. Really think about it. Don't let your monkey brain /shaitan / mix of both. Don't let it overcome you. Your brain has been tricking you with shaitan for so many years to the point where now you're here and now you know the way where you are and now you want to change. So don't go back and listen to this version of yourself if you know that this version of yourself literally made you, like, you know, in a way get to where you are right now. Don't completely ignore this brain, because the brain is important. And what I'm saying is the beliefs you have now might not be the best beliefs for you, and you have to realize that change comes from belief. Change comes from mindset. So you need to adopt new mindsets and change, which I'm giving you right now. In order to go up, you need to let go. So I want you to adopt this mindset of, I probably need to let go of a lot of things around me. And remember, you can keep going, and you can just ignore what I'm saying here, and you can keep going. But okay, I want the best for you. Okay, I want you to win, bro. It's a win-win for me. You like me, you know, I get more whatever success with materialism. Okay, that's fine. But I'm getting more good deeds, inshallah ta'ala. And not just that, but I'm getting another brother, a Muslim brother who's also on the grind. And then imagine if many people at the same time do this. We have an entire Muslim ummah that's literally on the grind. We have an entire Muslim ummah that's getting stronger and more masculine. So I'm not just doing this just to be like, oh yeah, I'm just your brother. I'm going through the same situations that you're going through now. What I'm trying to say is that I've been through this, and I know that you need to let go of a lot of things that you probably are holding on to. And humans hate letting go of things, but that's exactly what you have to do to not be like the rest of the crowd. If everyone else is mediocre, you have to be the one that's not mediocre, right? If everyone else is struggling with bad habits and mental health, you have to be the person who's not doing that, right? So don't follow everyone else. Again, you can just not listen to anything that I say, but I just want to tell you and preface this is that that's the entire point of this video. You can ignore what I say, but just know that that's you running away from the pain again. That's you running away, and you will see that miserable version of yourself if you don't change. You can just ignore anything I said, everything that I said, and just know that the entire point of this video was for me to tell you to not run away from your pain. If you run away from your pain right now and your limiting beliefs, if you run away from it, just know you are one step closer to that miserable life that some of us deserve. Turn back to Allah. Make repentance to Allah. Start removing to go up. Remember, in order to go up, you must remove. Take things away. Start removing. You know exactly what to remove. And start to focus on crafting the best version of yourself. Get a gym membership. Go at times where there's no woman there. Wear noise cancelling or something headphones to not hear the music. Focus on your diet. Eat clean. Eat healthy. Wake up a little bit earlier. Follow a routine. And watch your life change in just 1 month, 2 months, inshallah ta'ala. But other than that, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. And I can't wait to see us both winning in the future. Somewhere in Dubai, inshallah. So, assalamu alaikum. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.